All right, now that we kind of covered the wall section, let's go into this assembly rig and how this works. So again, this will make use of these various composites that are listed here, you know, the what we went over previously. So if we go to this floor assembly, yeah, so this is kind of how it's set up. So I kind of have some instructions here. This is how I would do it for like detailing floor types, wall types, you know, roof types and the like. First, you'll start off with your construction composite, whether that's floor or roof. Here we're using floor construction 4. Then I pick out my finish. You know, what am I having my floor finish? Is it ceramic tile? Is it wood flooring? You know, does it have gypcrete? If that's the case, you know, you move it up a little bit. So yeah, and then also like choose your ceiling type from what's available. You got your, there you are. Yeah, that's your exterior soffit. That's the wood. That's a stucco exterior soffit. Let's see what else. Yeah, so tuck that back up under here. Let's say I've got a 1-hour ceiling. I would go to my ceiling construction, and I know that that's going to be 2 layers of 1/2 inch with some resilient channel. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so I've got 2 1/2 inch layers of gyp with a layer for resilient channel, and you'll see the tag will change. This will pull in the suffix. You'll know what this is. Your floor construction, your floor finish, that all comes across. You can see here floor that pulls from here. Because as you can see, I did not update my ID. You can do that as well, but you don't need to. That's why I started pulling it off of a composite and not off the ID profiles. I felt it was just a safer bet. Yeah, and then I've got some preloaded stuff here. So yeah, just pull down whatever. If it's a typical wood joist, pull that down in there. If not, you know, take your TGI if that's what you're using. You can pull that down in here, and then where'd you go? Let's see, you're on S-beam. S-beam, I don't know why you didn't. You should, the property should be such that this is up top. Where'd you go? Yeah, you're in there. Anyway, I'll figure that out, but you'll get the point. Let's pull this down then, because I know that one's working. Oh, it's probably just drawing layers. I probably just need to pull that to the front. I bet you that was it. Nope. All right, well, I know this one's working, so I'll figure out what's going on with that. They're on the same layer, so they should have the same, let's see, structural, what was that layer? That was S-beams. So, also maybe change my layer type from all visible to detailing. Yeah, see, this is the live section. That's what it was. So I got to change my layer type. Make sure that that's on detailing 1, because these are live details. And then I can pull this, you know, stretch it down, fit my area. All right. So once I've got that, basically, what I want to do, I don't want to make it live anymore, because I don't want a bunch of these little composites floating around in space all the time, because I felt they were kind of like a pain to kind of get rid of. So what I think the process is take your marquee, drag it around the detail, copy, and then go to, this is like another, I'll kind of go through detailing rigs. So here's my assembly. So this is assembly slab floor. So we'll open this detail. And basically, oh, what the heck happened there? Oh, that's because the scale's off. These are set up for, no, not 3/4. Oh, so let's just go here because this will be set up correctly. Assembly details, slab. So yeah, I'll kind of show it this one. No, we'll go here. We'll figure it out. So these are set for, I think, 3 inches equals a foot. Maybe not. Maybe, sorry. I think they're going to be set up for 1.5 inches. Yeah, that looks right. All right. So then what you do, and again, I've got some finishing details, is then you would paste it. So do a control paste. I would just click add elements to ArchiCAD layer. Center of the view. I'm gonna scoot this over here. Yeah, then just kind of clean it up. Get rid of the stuff you don't want from the marquee. So we'll get rid of all of this. And then, yeah, you pull it over into one. Oh, the other thing to check, that's a good thing. So what you'll want to do is, if like, you want to make sure that the hatch, that you kind of move that closer. So a lot of these will have hatches where, yeah, either change it, move the origin point over, or for things like drywall, I would just change it to non-uniform. So you do a little cleanup there. These wood hatches, I want them to be in a certain way. So again, those origin points are probably somewhere floating. Are they? No, they're not. All right, so if something is floating, yeah, I think you want to do that for plywood because otherwise it might start going vertical, going different. So let's check this guy. That one's probably got something. Nope, that one does not. And how about this? Nope. Maybe this one does. Yeah, that one does because it's going vertical. So that's going to be off to here somewhere. So we'll grab that, pull that over here somewhere. Okay, and now when we grab that, yeah, and I've got everything. So then what I would do is I would put it in one of these detail squares, right? That's kind of how I got these set up. So we'll just kind of, that's the process. So you get it all set up, and then you can start adding your notes to it. And this is where we start using some of these I think this is the building material label. Yeah, so use this label. So we'll grab that, go through the material label. I believe that's the one. And I'll grab this, and it's gonna, is it that one? Or maybe it's the, sorry, I'll figure out which one it is. Because I shouldn't have the ID on there. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, so use the surface label, sorry. And there you go. Yeah, so you can just kind of quickly label this up. You can use this as, a guide. Oh, because I have to do this. Here we go. I want this. I want this. I want that. And now, yeah, now I should be able to just kind of pull things off. So yeah, it should quickly ready for this. Which one's this? Maybe that's what this one is. Anyway, there's a label for, maybe this is the material label. Nope. Sorry, it's one of these. Nope. Anyway. Maybe it's this one. Nope. I'll figure this out. Exterior wall finish, interior spec. I'll figure out which one this is. Anyway, it's this label. There's one that exists. You can just also eyedropper and syringe. Yeah, and it should pull over. I'll figure out which one this is. Sorry, but yeah, there is a label for this that'll just kind of call out the joist, because where does it get that information from? Sorry, don't mean to be doing this in real time. Anyway, but yeah, maybe just copy and paste. I'll figure that out, and I'll add a better description. But there is a label that'll just pull off like structural elements, and then you can just add some additional notes like I did around this one. Yeah, so you'll kind of see I added this surface label. Did I label it? No. Did I? I'll put a label on this so it's just kind of it's clear. Choose the surface label, architectural label, surface labels, favorites, tag and call out surfaces. Architectural drawings, details. Yeah, anyway. I'll figure that, and I'll add that for calling out structural elements. I'll add that into the notes. Sorry, so that'll be on the new template. But the point of the matter is, once you get it all figured out, put your notes, whatever you need, because this is I need some fire numbers and stuff like that. So this is the where is it? The GA FC 511. Assembly type, so I know that's a floor rated assembly type that Newport Beach wants to see. And again, you'll see the difference between the pen types. Right now it's in working. In print, this is how it's going to come across. So just kind of pulling all of this stuff together. Yeah, and on these sheets, basically kind of what I've done is I know I'm going to have like a bunch of details at 1/2 inch equals a foot. So rather than have a bunch of individual details kind of filling up this detail subheading, for the most part, I'll put a bunch of them on just one sheet. So I just basically kind of take one of the detail rigs, a single one, bring it in here, put one at the drawing origin, and then I just make an array of 16, 20 of them, however many I think I'm going to use, and just kind of do that. And then before I place it on a view map, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on my detail. And when I make my view, let me pull this over. I got my layer combination. It's a live detail, so I'm not drawing over anything. So I'll keep it at 1x. Scale, I've got my pen set. I want to set to print. It's on section and elevations, so details and sections, elevations, they kind of all go in the same. I don't have any graphic overrides on this, which you really don't need for when you're drafting details. And right now it's on Legends, but we'll put it on main model. And yeah, that's the, maybe I'll go to detailing, change the dimensioning type, and click create. What happened? Oh, that's probably because I did the main model. So let's go back this. Let's just put this on Legends so that stuff shows up. So yeah, you'd have to link everything here. So anyway, here it is. I would then rename it. If I go back to the working pen sets, you'll see that there's a spot for the detail name. So I just kind of give this detail a brief description. Okay, this is my floor construction type, so FC101. So then I would go in here and I would rename this FC01. Give it a quick description. Just say floor construction. All right, I'll just use this as an example. Yeah. So maybe I'll just kind of copy this And instead of that, I know I put it here, I'll move it later in just a second. I will do wood eye joist uninsulated. Wood floor joist. Okay, and then pull it here. Okay, now I will switch from going to view map into where I'm going to place this. So it's going to go on 501 for slab and floor details. And because let me get to it. Where are you? Details. We just went through that. All right, so this is the one I just made, right? So let me put a colon so the formatting matches. Now I'm just going to, let's open this up. Oh, that sheet's already up, sorry. Now I'll just pull this over. I'll switch to working. I'll switch this to working just for now. So it makes it easier to get it lined up. All right, so then I am going to window this down to the detail I just created using the hotspots. Basically kind of making this corner here, dropping into the rig. I will then select where I want to put it. Okay, my next detail is going to be number 4. That goes on the hotspot. This will just take a moment. This will update. And I'll get detail number 4. And then I will go in and I will change this back to my print pin settings. And that's essentially how I would detail assemblies. Sorry, this one's a little long, but you kind of see how this all comes together.